Hello, I'm back. And for those who don't know me, haven't seen my first video, I'm Alejandro and I'm 12 years old. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to install a program and a short list of must-have programs. Because these programs, without them, you can't basically do much. So let's get started. For example, I'm going to install a program. Let's say I want to install Notepad++. Notepad++ is an application that you can download, just like the famous Notepad that you have on Windows. If you look up Notepad, it's a very simple Windows application where you just write text and without any format whatsoever, except these two, which don't really do much. And this one is very useful for unformatted text files. But what happens if you're dealing with code? If you're a programmer and you have code, you might want to have color distinction, and so that's what Notepad++ is for. And it also has some extra formatting tools, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so let's say this is the program you want to download. Click download. Then in this one, you download the Notepad installer. My internet is a little bit slow, so I'm going to pause, and once it's done, I will resume this video. Hello, I'm back. Select English. I have no other program open except for the screen recorder, so just ignore that. Next. Read the license agreements. If you agree, hit agree. If not, then you have to cancel. Leave that to the default. This one, just leave it to the default. You don't really have to change this. So next. This just leave it to default. If you want to have a shortcut icon on the desktop, you can click here. This says if you want the real old icon. Don't know what that is, so just leave it to the default. Install. And right now, just sit back until it's done installing. So it has been installed on the computer, and so you hit finish. This is checked, so when you click on finish, Notepad++ will open. And here it is, Notepad++. And this is the change log right now. And so this is Notepad++. And there we go. I'll set it installed. Okay. Now I'm going to give a short list of must-have programs. One of them is called portable apps. That way, if you one day decide on buying another computer, that means you would have to install each and one of the programs you installed right now all over again. And all the settings you had on the program on the old computer won't be reflected on the new computer, so you'd have to change the settings all over again. Well, not anymore. If you have something called portable apps, which you can get at portableapps.com. Portable apps is that you have your favorite apps, these favorite apps that you have, and you carry them on a portable drive, like a USB, an SD card, an external drive, or a cloud drive like a Dropbox. And it works on PCs everywhere you go with all the settings. Perfect. So this one is kind of peculiar since it has a special way of installing. You don't install it like any other program. So I'm going to guide you through the steps of installing this one. So I'm going to download. Once again, my internet connection is really slow. So I'm going to pause the video, and once it downloads, I will resume it. Oops. Hello, I'm back with this video. Sorry. Before I get to the installation, here's the short list of the other must-have programs. Chrome, I already have it installed. It's another web browser, which is the one I'm using right now. Which is when you just want like a fast, fluid web browser to just get what you want done. If you really need to download files a lot, I'd also recommend Firefox, as Firefox is really good in downloading files, in the sense that in Firefox they almost never get corrupted in any downloads. If you want an office suite, for example, you want to have a text file or a spreadsheet or a PowerPoint file, etc. All of this can be done with a program called LibreOffice. If you want your stuff to be everywhere, you probably want something what's called a cloud. In this case, there's one called Dropbox. You have your stuff on one computer, for example, and it syncs across the rest of the computers, your phone, and your tablet if you have Dropbox on them. Unfortunately, Windows is prone to getting viruses and stuff, so I recommend that you also get an antivirus. According to the CNET's review, the best two antiviruses that exist are AVG with the free and the premium protection, and Avast with free and premium. According to the CNET review, Avast is the #1 antivirus software, and the AVG is the second best antivirus software. Okay, so if you don't want portable apps, you can feel free to actually see the next video. For those who are interested in portable apps, please stay tuned. So in this one, I'm going to put English as the language. Hit next. Read the license agreement. Agree. In the destination folder, unlike the others, The other installers, in the other programs, you just set the defaults and that's it. However, in this one, when you see the destination folder, is when you're gonna set where you're going to have those portable apps. For example, if you want it on your USB, your destination is going to be, well, your USB. If you want it to be your SD card, it's going to be your SD card. If you want it to make it an external device, etc. However, if you want it on a cloud, like Dropbox, right now I have Dropbox running. You go to the folder where it says your username, and on the icon has like a little face. Here it is right here. Scroll down until you see Dropbox, your Dropbox folder. Select it, click OK. Then the URL will pop up here. Hit install. Wait until it installs. Okay, so it's installed. So now you can launch Portable Apps, the program. Right now it is syncing in Dropbox, so the other accounts I have. And here you can configure a couple of things. For example, in options, you can make the menu transparent with the percentage you want. If you think the letters are too small, you can click use large fonts. You can set a different language. The app list organization, you can leave it as default, small with categories. If you want it like any Windows 7 start menu, you can make it smart alphabetical. Now if you want to change the look and feel of your menu, you can do so here. The default is like the one here. When it's light, that means that where the list where the apps are, which is this part over here where my mouse is going to be in a white color. When it's dark, that means it's in a brownish or a dark color. So we have default, the classic one, we have a flat one, a glassy one like Windows 7, modern one, well actually modern looks more like Windows 7, modern, and retro. So if you want it exactly like Windows 7, you can choose modern light. You can also change the color here. You want it red, pink, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, violet, black, white, that's white, gray, silver, bronze, and gold. So you have all those color options. I'm going to leave it in blue for me. These advanced ones, I wouldn't recommend you mess around with them too much. Well, except this one that says hide desktop icons. This one I recommend you have it checked so you won't see a desktop icon on here. So you can just access the apps through this portable apps menu. Other than that, the check for updates, I wouldn't recommend you mess with those. This one, I'd recommend you can mess with these except this one, because this one can bring some issues. For example, beta apps might crash a lot. These ones are for your preference. Hide portable and app names. Your favorites, you can put it in bold, etc. I'm gonna hit OK, and there's my start menu. And here's a list of programs that you can install for it. For now, I'm just going to install Notepad++, Composer. Composer is a web page creator. GVim is another text editor, more minimalist. Stellarium is an app where you can see basically the stars and the astros, etc. And here are some games if you want to install them. Picture editing stuff. I'm just going to choose Inkscape and GIMP. Here you have some internet stuff. I'm going to choose Google Chrome and Firefox. And never mind, Firefox. Oh, sure. Yes, Firefox. VLC is a media player. LibreOffice, which is the Office suite I was talking about. They have a portable version. And these are other utilities. I'm going to hit next. And they're going to install. So, while they install, you can sit back, wait for them to install. As I said, I have a rather slow internet connection, so I am going to pause and I will resume once the downloading of these is done. Hello, I'm back. The downloads took a while, and here are the programs I installed. I've tested Opera, so if you open it, it's just like any other program that you would normally open. So you click it, and here's the Opera. Just like any other program you'd have on your computer. So, well, this is it. This is how to have portable apps on your computer up and running. And well, have fun, and thank you for watching this video. Whoops, sorry. There.